If you're over 60, listen closely. There's one vitamin combination that could silently raise your risk of stroke while you sleep. No pain. No warning. One night you feel fine, the next morning you can't move your arm, your speech is slurred, or your balance is gone. As a brain doctor, I've seen this nightmare play out again and again. And the shocking part is, it wasn't caused by smoking, bad diet, or lack of exercise. It was caused by something people thought was helping them, vitamins. Yes, really, vitamins. Every single day, millions of seniors take supplements to protect their bones, boost their energy, and keep their memory sharp. But when combined in the wrong way, some of these vitamins quietly put your brain in danger, raising your risk of blood clots, brain bleeds, high blood pressure, and even permanent nerve damage. Today, I'll walk you through the 5 most dangerous vitamin combinations for seniors, backed by real patient stories and science. Plus, what you should be doing instead to protect your brain. But first, quick question, have you ever wondered if vitamins could be doing more harm than good? Type 1 in the comments if yes, type 0 if this is brand new to you. And don't forget to subscribe to TrueHealth. We're here every week with honest, science-based health tips made for older adults. 1. Vitamin D plus calcium, the bone builder combo that backfires. Vitamin D and calcium are often called the dynamic duo for bone health. You've probably been told to take them together to prevent fractures. And yes, in small, supervised doses, they help. But here's what most people don't realize, when taken in high doses, especially before bedtime, this combo can quietly set the stage for a stroke. Here's why, vitamin D increases the absorption of calcium from your gut. That sounds good, until your blood calcium rises too high. When that happens, calcium begins depositing in your arteries, making them stiff and narrow. Add in dehydration at night and natural loss of arterial flexibility with age, and you've created the perfect storm for a blood clot to strike your brain. Let me give you a real story. Mr. Allen, a 72-year-old retired teacher, took 5,000 IU of vitamin D and a 1,200 milligrams calcium pill every evening. He believed he was protecting his bones. But one morning, his wife found him unable to speak clearly, his right arm hanging limp. He had suffered a stroke. Tests showed calcium overload and stiff arteries, a direct result of years of oversupplementing. What most seniors don't know is that the safe upper limit for vitamin D is usually around 800 to 1,000 IU daily, and calcium should come primarily from food sources, not pills. Yet supplement shelves are filled with 5,000 or even 10,000 IU capsules. Here's the rule, if you're taking vitamin D and calcium together, get your blood levels tested regularly and take them only in the morning, not before bed. Type D in the comments if you're currently taking vitamin D. I'd love to hear how many IUs are in your bottle. 2. Vitamin E plus blood thinners, the silent brain bleed trigger. Vitamin E is widely marketed as the heart helper. Many older adults take it to improve circulation, memory, or skin health. And on its own, in food, vitamin E is beneficial. But here's the catch, in supplement form, especially when combined with blood-thinning medications like aspirin, Plavix, or warfarin, vitamin E acts like an extra blood thinner. That means your blood may become too thin. And when that happens, even a tiny fragile blood vessel in the brain can burst, leading to a brain bleed. One patient, Mrs. Thompson, 80, was sharp and active. She took aspirin for her heart and added 400 IU vitamin E capsules daily, thinking she was helping herself. 3 weeks later, she collapsed with a severe headache and confusion. Scans revealed a hemorrhagic stroke. Not from high blood pressure, not from trauma, but from a brain vessel that burst because her blood was too thin. Here's the shocking truth, seniors only need around 15 milligrams of vitamin E daily, which equals about 22 IU. But most supplements contain 200, 400, even 1,000 IU per capsule. No warnings. No consultations. If you're on any heart or blood pressure medication, you must check your labels and talk to your doctor before taking vitamin E supplements. Now, I know this can feel overwhelming. You're probably thinking, if these vitamins can be risky, what's actually safe for me? That's exactly why I recommend replacing risky, high-dose combinations with well-balanced, carefully formulated nutrition support. One option many of my patients love is Goli Nutrition's apple cider vinegar gummies. Unlike megadose pills, Goli ACV gummies provide gentle daily support for digestion, metabolism, and energy, without overwhelming your system. Plus, they're made in the USA, vegan, gluten-free, and taste great. If you want a simple, safe way to support your health, check the link in the description below to try Goli Nutrition. 3. Vitamin B6 Plus Brain Boost Supplements, the nerve killer in disguise. Vitamin B6 is often advertised as a nerve support vitamin. It shows up in brain, nerve, and energy supplements. But too much B6 does the exact opposite, it damages your nerves. Mr. Harris, 75, a retired truck driver, came in complaining of tingling in his hands and numbness in his feet. At first, he thought it was arthritis or aging. But he started stumbling and falling. His supplement? A so-called brain booster with 100 milligrams of B6 per pill, taken twice a day. That's 200 milligrams daily, more than 20x the safe limit. Unlike vitamin C, which flushes out easily, B6 builds up in your body. Over time, it strips the protective coating from your nerves, like peeling insulation off an electrical wire. The result? Numbness, tremors, weakness, confusion, sometimes permanent. Seniors only need about 2 to 10 milligrams daily from food and supplements combined. But many nerve formulas on the market contain 50 to 200 milligrams per pill. That's not just unnecessary, it's dangerous. Always check your labels, especially on anything marketed for memory or nerve support. 4. Vitamin A Plus Multivitamins, the fat-soluble trap. Vitamin A is well known for eyesight and immunity. But here's what few realize, unlike water-soluble vitamins, vitamin A is fat-soluble. That means it stays in your body, stored in your liver, brain, and tissues. Over time, it can quietly build up to toxic levels. Mrs. Lane, 78, a retired piano teacher, took 10,000 IU of vitamin A daily for years. She thought she was protecting her vision. Instead, she developed blurred vision, severe headaches, and dizziness. Doctors feared a stroke, but scans revealed elevated intracranial pressure from vitamin A toxicity. The safe upper limit for older adults is around 2,500 to 3,000 IU daily. But many multivitamins and eye health pills contain 5,000 to 10,000 IU, and people unknowingly double or triple their intake by stacking multiple supplements. Over time, this can cause pseudotumor cerebri, a false brain tumor, leading to permanent vision loss and memory decline. 5. Niacin plus heart medications, the blood pressure yo-yo. Niacin, or vitamin B3, is sometimes prescribed for cholesterol. It also appears in heart health supplements and energy drinks. But in high doses, especially when paired with heart medications, niacin can trigger dangerous blood pressure swings. Mr. Green, 81, took 1,000 milligrams of niacin twice daily. Within weeks, he experienced sudden hot flashes, pounding chest sensations, and dizziness. One morning, he had a mini stroke. His speech slurred, then returned. But the warning was clear, his supplements were quietly harming his brain. Here's the problem, niacin causes blood vessels to dilate, then snap back tight. This yo-yo effect raises blood pressure and stresses fragile arteries. Seniors should never exceed 50 milligrams daily without medical supervision. Yet many bottles contain 500 to 1,000 milligrams per pill. So, what should you do instead? The truth is, your body was designed for food, not megadose pills. The best brain protective nutrients come from whole foods, such as leafy greens, spinach, kale, rich in folate and antioxidants. Berries, loaded with polyphenol that reduce brain inflammation. Nuts and seeds, natural sources of vitamin E in safe amounts. Whole grains, steady fuel for circulation and memory. By focusing on food first, and only using supplements when medically necessary, you can protect your brain without the hidden risks. Final wake-up call, vitamins are not always harmless. When taken in the wrong combinations, they can backfire, especially in older adults. Your most powerful medicine is awareness. Read labels. Ask your doctor. And listen to your body, especially when it whispers. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What's one change you'll make to your supplement routine starting today? Drop it in the comments. If this video helped you, give it a like so more seniors can find it. And don't forget to subscribe to TrueHealth for weekly science-backed tips to protect your brain and your independence. Stay informed. Stay safe. And remember, protecting your brain starts with the choices you make today.